Here we're going to choose our time zone. You've got smart areas where you can pick. You'll see the actual location down here. When you've chosen your time zone, hit continue. We're going to choose a keyboard layout. For most of us, this should be fine to use English US for the keyboard layout. If you've got any of these alternative keyboard layouts, you're going to want to choose the correct one. Otherwise, keys may be mapped incorrectly. I really can't help you with determining which one to use. You can actually type here to test. So if I want to make sure my left key under the A is a backslash, I'm going to click that, and it's not actually. That's weird. I never use that key anyway, so I always use the English US. Let me see if they've got English Canada. They've got UK. French Canada. We're going to stick with this even though one key is messed up. We've still got 1, 2, all the numbers and all the letters, so that's the most important thing. So hit continue once you've chosen the correct keyboard layout based on your keyboard. And now we're going to set up our user. The computer name, this can be anything you want. It's a way to identify your machine, both in computer language and if you're looking, for instance, on your router and you're trying to see what machines are connected, the computer's name will be shown. So I'm going to name this Megatron. And then choose your username and your password. And you've got some extra options here. Log in automatically or require password to log in. This one's more secure. If you throw caution to the wind, you might want to select this option. And then hit continue. Now we're presented with a little demonstration of what to expect with Ubuntu. You can use these icons to scroll left and right. This demonstrates the Software Center where you can install and uninstall and manage software on your computer. Comes with a Rhythmbox music player, which is great. I've had no need to use anything else. So comes with some image software. GIMP, you can install it. It's not pre-installed. This is basically like an open source alternative to Photoshop, and it's got the video editor as well. Firefox is pre-installed. Chromium you can install, and you can also install Flash. Chromium is an open source version of Google Chrome. You can also install Google Chrome, and we're going to be going through that in the next video, which is going to be a basic configuration. You've got LibreOffice pre-installed. One great alternative to LibreOffice is called WPS Office, and I've actually had the pleasure to try that out recently. It doesn't use the ODT format, so it's not going to suit me. So I'm going to stick with LibreOffice once we get this installed. Here's an image of how you can customize your machine. You can set the background, obviously. That's a feature you would expect with an operating system. You can also make other configurations, and we're going to get to that directly in the next video. And this is how to get support with Ubuntu. So Ubuntu has a lot of great outlets for asking questions or reporting bugs. There are bugs. You'll probably not encounter any, or if you do, they'll be small and really won't affect you, hopefully. We have some links here that we can go to once we reboot into the full operating system. This again is just the installer. Community.ubuntu.com. They've got forums.ubuntu.com and also ubuntu.com/support. They've also got chat. I think it's Freenode is the chat server. They've got their own channel on there. So we'll also look at that once we can reboot into the system. So for right now, I'm going to pause the screencast, and I will be back once the installation is done, and we can have a look at the system itself. All right, so the installation has been a success, and at this point we need a restart. So I'm going to, and I'm also going to hover my mouse over this bar and select Devices and uncheck this disk. I think we need to wait actually. All right. So this should restart now and take us into the Ubuntu system.